Homes selling faster than ever before? That's what the Columbus Board of Realtors is reporting in their May housing update. Let's get into that and more coming up next. Hi, I'm Erin Moore with the Moore Home team at Key Realty here in Columbus, Ohio. If you're new to our page, make sure to hit that subscribe button, stay in the know of everything Columbus, its suburbs, and real estate. If you're looking to buy or sell in the Columbus area, you're in luck. We're real estate agents. Contact us at our information below, and we look forward to hearing from you. Now let's get to the Columbus housing market update for June 2021. A quick reminder as we get started, these first numbers that we'll be discussing are within 35 miles of the center of Columbus. I do this because the Columbus Board of Realtors is so vast, but we will be getting to the Columbus Board of Realtor numbers for May. So getting started, right at this moment we're seeing approximately 1,300 homes active and on the market, approximately 4,100 homes in contract or pending. Those numbers are pretty similar to what we saw last month, still telling us that the homes that hit the market are going into contract pretty quickly. Now, where we are seeing a difference, one number is with price changes. So there were approximately 270 homes that had price changes this past week. That is about 80 more homes than we saw last month. Now, the biggest one, and the one I'm super excited about, is the coming soons. Now, this constantly can change. But approximately right now, we're seeing 290 coming soon homes. That's 130 more coming soon homes than we saw last month. So that's giving hope to us that there's going to be more inventory on the market in the coming weeks, in this coming month, more hope to buyers out there, maybe a little less competition, a little more inventory to choose from. Super excited. So when it comes to the Columbus Board of Realtors and their report that came out, they're reporting home selling faster than ever before, and it's true. May was a record-breaking month for Columbus. We saw the lowest amount of time when it came from a listing to an in contract. And if you saw Zillow's report at the end of May, Columbus was #1 in the entire country. #1. Last month I reported on the 350,000 price range and under. They were going into contract in approximately 13 days. In May it was 11 days. So yes, definitely record-breaking month, a lot less. Now, one price range, and I really like what Columbus Board of Realtors did this month. They compared the current state versus 10 years ago. So their numbers are right now versus 10 years ago. And it's really great to see because it gives maybe a little bit more perspective when you see these numbers, especially to sellers, and how quickly homes are selling. So for instance, in the 700,000 and up price range, 10 years ago, it was taking over 200 days on average for those homes to go into contract. Now it's taking approximately 27 days. So we went from 10 years ago, over 200 to 27 days now. So really great, again, to keep in perspective as a seller that even if you are at a higher price range, the homes are selling considerably faster than they were in previous years. Now, when it comes to the amount of homes that closed in May, the Columbus Board reports there are about 3,000 homes closed. The average selling price was just above $315,000 with a median price of $275,000. Now listings saw an uptick 21% versus this time last year. Obviously not surprising, we're in the middle of a shutdown pandemic. Now the mask mandate has been lifted, people are starting to get out there, buyers, sellers, people are starting to think about their next moves. Versus April, we saw an 8% uptick in listings. So again, each month we're seeing a little bit more, and actually the National Board of Realtors is reporting an uptick nationwide of listings month after month. So it looks like we're on trend with the rest of the country when it comes to that. When it comes to interest rates, I just wanted to give you a quick update as to what we're seeing right now. Interest rates change daily. As of right now, the 30-year fixed interest rate, it did go up a little bit. It's averaging right around the 3.2% range. I did check a website of a local lender here in Columbus that showed the 30-year fixed right around 2.89%. So it can vary. Again, interest rates can change daily. It can vary by lender. Those are things to speak to your lender about, find out exactly what the rates are for that day. And if you go into contract about locking in, especially if the rates drop during that time, locking in your rate. When it comes to trends versus last month, we're still seeing pretty much the same trends when it comes to offering on those hot properties, when it comes to the multiple offers. You have buyers still waiving, inspections. That's probably the biggest decision to make as a buyer is about the inspection periods. Some buyers do feel comfortable with that. Not all buyers will, but some will feel comfortable waiving that. Most offers are waiving remedy. Most sellers are expecting that if you are offering above the list price, that you're including appraisal gap coverage. Now in the past, it could be like $5,000, $10,000, $8,000, whatever you came up with and felt most comfortable with. But as you remember me saying in the previous months, now sellers are expecting full appraisal gaps. And those offers that are winning and those buyers that are winning, are doing most of the time those full appraisal gaps or pretty close to it, or they're able to get an appraisal waiver. When it comes to appraisal waivers, that is home specific. So that's something to check with your lender about, because if you are putting down like 20, 25%, some sort of large chunk, there is the possibility that you might get an appraisal waiver. Again, very home specific. Check out our video about how to convince a seller to take your offer, because that goes into it a little bit more and can give you some ideas when it comes to getting your offer accepted in this crazy market. Of course, going above the list price, determining how much over, as realtors, that's something that we can help you with, have those discussions. And that's, the biggest thing I recommend as a buyer is to have those open discussions with your realtor. How comfortable do you feel going over the list price? Can you make up that appraisal gap coverage? Do you feel comfortable waiving inspections or having a shortened inspection period? Finding out, what you're comfortable with as a buyer is huge and can really make a big difference when it comes to putting in those competitive offers. And on the seller's side, again, that report that came out with the Columbus board, I think really setting those expectations of, okay, here's what your home should be priced at, here's where it fits, here's approximately how many days it's taking to sell. So, I think it can be crazy sometimes with the nightly news, the online, media, social media. It can be crazy because everybody's thinking that they're getting multiple offers, that, all these people are out there just throwing money all over the place and willing to give whatever it takes to get homes. But that's not true in every single case. So I think really sitting down and putting it into perspective is great on the sell side. If you have any questions about this current market, any comments to share, put them below. Make sure to subscribe, stay in the know of everything Columbus, its suburbs, and real estate, and we'll see you next month.